Hello, this is Mike of Nearly Enough Dice, and this is the Kerbal Space Program. Kerbal Alarm Clock is telling me that Kerbal to Jool is coming up. So I have launched my Jool satellite. Well, it's the exact same as the Moho one, so let's just rename that, shall we? Jool. Whoops, oh, I've got my caps lock on. What was that saying? A nasty feeling is saying I didn't have very much electric charge. No, that can't be it. I don't know what it was. Oh. It genuinely does not have very much electric charge, but I think that means that the electric charge is in the battery. There we go. Unleash the Gigantors! There you go. Let's turn it so that both panels are getting the sun. Now I do have a certain amount of delta V left in this thing. Not very much. I've got like 303 compared to the 9,000 that I've got in this upper stage here. But I might use it, might not, not sure. Anyway, now what? Again, I've got my phase angle calculator. Must find a way of showing that to you in a clever way, as opposed to the silly way that I've just done it. But anyway, now it's telling me that now the phase angle for Jool is taken care of, in that I've got the alarm clock. The alarm clock is set up. I want to be out here. So Jool, which is not that one. Jool's quite a far way out. Drez. Jool. There you go. There's Jool. So Jool should be in about the right place in 4 days' time, right? So that's taken care of. What I need to do is I need to start burning, and according to my little thing here, I need to add 1,908 delta V. I need to start doing it at the right phase angle. So let's make a add maneuver. And the angle here is 114.39. Which is angle to prograde. I think. Node angle to prograde, that's what I want. Which is down here. So 114. I'll work out if that seems right. So I need to zoom out enough that I can see that. Now, in fact, this is not actually going to be quite right, because in 4 days' time I'll have moved around a bit, but I'm not quite sure how I can work out where I would want to burn right now, that in 4 days' time, or 3 days and 5 hours, will be the correct angle. There's almost certainly some clever way of doing it, but I think I got close enough So I'm probably being less efficient than I should be, but I think I got close enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dump the 303 meters a second that I've got here in this stage. I've got a while to do that, that's fine. Dial it back. Being very picky. And to be perfectly honest, I want to be this picky, I should get one of the precise maneuver node things where you can edit the maneuver node directly. Yeah, so that's going to give me a certain, that's going to give me a certain amount of kick, and then I'm going to go around again, and again go to 114 degrees. I'm wondering if I should either use KOS or something to come up with something that would do this. I need to reinstall KOS. I haven't done it for 1.0. We should be now 1.03 actually. I haven't checked. 1.03 is out, and apparently there's some aerodynamic changes. But I must say I did not notice them on my way up. Everything seemed to be fairly normal on my way up. But I'm fairly sure I could calculate something. What angle now is going to be 114 degrees? Yeah, in 4 days from now. And really, you probably want to be extra super mega clever and start working out exactly when you want to start burning, so that, because I had the problem last time where when the node actually when the alarm clock actually came up, I was at the wrong end of the orbit. I wanted to be here close to Kerbal so I could do my burn at exactly the right time, but because where I was in the orbit, I had to wait a whole extra day to come in. Which probably isn't the problem. I'll find out in another 88 days, because that's when I'm doing my correction burn. Yeah, so let's do this one. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Burn. And rather nasty, I don't have to care about when this turns off. Except I've got, I don't know. I want to keep aiming towards the maneuver node. But I just can keep going until I run out of juice. Right, okay, let's just say that went well, throttle off, stagey stage, thank you very much, back end of ship, my ion drive is now engaged, woo, we must get around, I've got a test, and I think it's for that particular piece, on an escape trajectory, and I really must arrange to set that up. Oakley dokley. Now, I'm going to do the same again. I'm wanting 114. And I want it to be a two minutes on either side. with my mighty engines, my mighty ion engines. Oop, no, I wanted 2 minutes on the side, not 2 minutes in total. Doop, 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 doop. So, there we go. There we go, look at that. Now this is going to be exceedingly fun for you to watch. Sit me here, to watch me sit here and do burns for 5 minutes at a time. So, and you notice I'm only adding like slightly under 300 meters a second to myself here. My eventual ejection velocity is 4,154. I need to add 1,900, of which I've added about 300. So I'm adding slightly under. So between those two, I'll probably add pretty much exactly 600 delta V out of the 1,900 that I need to do. So there we go. So there's going to be a few more passes. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to say, I believe what I said last time was I'll catch you on the flip side. So that is when I shall catch you. Well, this is not exactly the flip side, but I had discovered a problem that I did not encounter because last time I was going in towards the sun and not out towards I was going inside, not outside, and I don't want to be here. When you burn to go into the solar system, so you're going further in, so you're going to Eve, you're going to Moho, you tend to burn on this side, which is where the sun is. When you're burning to go outside, you burn on this side where the sun isn't. And I didn't put very many batteries on this thing. Which means that it runs out of electricity really quickly, and I can't add that much. I can add less than 100 delta V. Which is a bit of a problem. Now, I was thinking maybe what I could do. I don't know if this is in fact going to help. Because in other words, right when I'm meant to be doing my burn, or slightly, not quite exactly, because my burn's a bit this side. But pretty much exactly, when I'm wanting to do my burn, I'm in darkness, I'm in shadow, and I can't do my burn. I was wondering if I could usefully by raising my periapsis, I'm going to be losing some efficiency by you get more efficiency by burning in here, by burning close to the planet when you're going fastest. That's the Oberth effect. But of course I have this problem that if I'm the closer in I am, the more of my orbit is spent in shadow. You can imagine that essentially the sun rays are parallel at this point. So from there to there is going to be in shadow, whereas I'm out here, from there to there is going to be in shadow. Oh, this is a pain in the everything. This is a design flaw that did not come up when I was going inside, because obviously I'm in the sunlight when all that happens. I did not realize it. So my other option is to radically alter my inclination, which is something I would have to then fix that with a correction burn. This is exceedingly annoying. There's a very good chance I have basically missed this window. I mean, I can possibly send up another craft. And the other possibilities, you can do all sorts of wacky burns by using the radial. Right, so it'll go the direction I want. So I may have to start doing funky burns like that in order to get what I want. How very aggravating. So let's in fact let's explore that. Let's explore that. So I'm going to add a maneuver there, and this is really just to point where I want. This is just to. I want to get this at the 114.9 angle. Actually, I don't need to. I just need to. Well, see, I was about to say that's close enough to my periapsis. Okay. So what I want to do is a maneuver roundabout here, because that changes my periapsis, and I'll just use that. To bring it back in again, or bring it back to where I want it to be. Of course, that's not quite possible. Almost by definition. See, it might be easy, so maybe that is why I want. Maybe I do want to raise my. What would that take? That would take that down to 42. That would be in the atmosphere. That would be bad. It will be easier. See, well, actually, so that I think that might be a reason to raise my periapsis, because then I can start to do maneuvers like this, where I bring my see, yeah, they'll bring my periapsis in line to where I want it to be, but I would have room to maneuver with. Because I can't do that because there's that irritating planet in the way. So let's equalize, and equalize is the other way. And then I can fiddle with maneuvers from there. And next time, we will bring more batteries. I must work out how many batteries I need to do, how many I would need to bring in order to do this kind of thing. What an interesting problem this is. Well, that was exciting. So, catch you on the next flip side, I think. Well, I had a bit of fun. One of the things I was doing is I was burning. Oh, nuts. I was burning on both sides of. This is irritating. I was burning on both sides of the of the orbit. I think I might have to go with this. But the problem I'm having is that I will... Oh, heaven's sake. I can't do this. This is really irritating. I'm going to get a moon... I was going to get a moon encounter, which is just in the wrong bloody place. Oh, and I'm going to miss... Because now my orbit is quite, you know, wide. That's going to be about a day. Alright, I think my other option. Okay, so I can't do it from there. So I'm going to have to do something fancy, because if I just do the standard again, I'm going to hit the moon, and that's theoretically I can use that to get me somewhere, but I've not been able to do that thus far. So this is going to be at a very not right ejection angle. So I'm just going to have to do some fancy maneuvering here. I do have a lot of delta V to waste. So you can see that that's going in very much the wrong direction. This is where I start using... the radial, but the radial's also not giving me what I want. So basically, the moon is in the way, the horrible thing that it is. And I'm going to have to do quite a long burn, which means I'm going to have to be quite careful about where... oh, wow. Am I in fact leaving the entire solar system if I do that? Let's not do that. Oh, what is going on here? I'm very confused and frightened. Let's bring that in. Yeah, so I can't go directly the way I would want to go. Stupid thing. Because I really want to do my burn roundabout here, but I just can't because the sun is in, well, the Kerbin's in the way. And I couldn't do the particular way I was going to do it before because the moon was going to get in the way. Alright, so let's try. Well, neither of those are helping very much. I'm beginning to think I don't really have a best bet here. You want to say things like my best bet is, but I'm not particularly sure I've got one. Now, what I don't know, what I would love to be able to do is know, you know, that's 2 days away, that's 2 days, 2 hours away, that's 2... it's really only 20 minutes. So this is going to be very close anyway, as to whether or not I can even do the burn before I go behind the sun and I can't do the burn anymore. So I think I might just want to go with that and then have to do a correction burn somewhere along the line. I still have quite a lot of delta V. So, and this is going to be like a 20-minute burn, as it's going to be a 40-minute burn. And that's such a ridiculously long amount of time, it may not work out at all. So, I think this mission may be broken, but I'm going to continue. I'm going to see if I can do it. So, do you want to sit here and watch me burn for 40 minutes? I do not think you do. Right. I did not, in fact, do the 20-minute or the 40-minute burn. What I did was eventually I was just kind of looking at where the orbits were going and stuff like that. I was coming to the conclusion that I was in fact going too far out. And so I've come to the conclusion that I can do a much more gentle burn. I'm pretty sure I've convinced myself of this. Essentially, I don't have the setup I had before, but my eventual orbit was out off this way. The orbit I need is off this way. And therefore I came to the conclusion that I was actually burning against my best interests. So I waited until I got out of the sphere of influence and did, you know, some adjustments. And I'm going to be getting an encounter, so in a mere 43 minutes. That's only a 24-minute burn, so there you go. I'm moving it in for reasons I don't quite understand. Right, so no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do it via alarm clock. Good lord, man. You do it that way because this actually adds. Yeah, the transfer window. I've missed the transfer. Well, no, the transfer. I've not missed the transfer window. The transfer window for super mega efficient thing has gone. That's fine. That's not a problem. I have not done this most efficient possible. I'm sure of that. But it looks like I'm going to get a Jool encounter. I mean, it's going to be in days and days and days and days. It's going to be ages from there. Yeah, so this is going to be a 24-minute burn, and I'm just going to leave it there. So I'm going to say thanks so much for watching. Please hit like and subscribe, and remember to actually do the burn when it says you should do the burn. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you've been enjoying these videos. Nearly Enough Dice can be found at nearlyenoughdice.com, and also we have Facebook and Twitter pages, so just search for Nearly Enough Dice on those. And until next time, reach the stars and try and avoid Mooner encounters when you're trying to get to Jool and stuff. Maybe I should design these things better, eh? Oh well. Till next time, reach for the stars.